Do we need any more methods of public transportation? We need to consider, because look what we have here. We have a boat route. We need to consider installing a harbour here. Main limitation right now is not enough money, so we just have to wait. It costs 100 grand. Oh, how's our power looking? Power's looking good. Is the landfill site empty yet? 6%. Come on, hurry it up. We need to get this thing emptied out. There is demand for more residential here, and I am going to add more residential here. So let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. Population is going to drop for a moment, and then it's going to skyrocket. In fact, is that a high land value area? Not that high. Not exceptionally high, but pretty high. So, in fact, wait, where's the train station here? I forget. It's over here. There it is. So, yeah, this is creating a very interesting thing with the land value, isn't it? Near it, it goes down, but around it, it goes up. In fact, in places where there's nothing, it creates high land value or higher land value. Fascinating stuff. I'm guessing schools do something similar. So that explains why land value around here is so damn high. Because there's like parks, there's bus stations, there's a school here, there's a park here. That's why it's so strange. Also, we definitely need to add some like parks and stuff here, because that will just generally be nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Can we fit like a big one? We can fit a big one here. Do we want to do that? I guess we kind of do, because that'd be pretty sweet having a big park here. Maybe we want to add a big park here. Oh, I really need to add something special here. I'm not really sure what though. The game doesn't really offer too much in terms of stuff that's special. We probably should add one here. A large playground. Do we want it to be a playground or dog park? No, we really should just be a regular park. We can fit one in here. Let's do that. That's going to be pretty cool. And we should probably add other things as well. So this is quite touristy. A botanical garden, quite big, but I think we could fit this in somewhere where it'll be quite appropriate. Like there. That's pretty good actually. We need to get it water and stuff, so let's quickly do that. And power and things. Is this going to be? Yeah, it's going to work. We need to decide what to put in these rings. These rings should have something. We also need to get a subway over here. We do need to get a subway over here, actually. We need to add a subway connection. Probably somewhere near here. I guess not near the train station. That's kind of redundant. But somewhere around here. Probably like here on the front. Somewhere like that. But we need to decide what goes in here. And I think maybe we start putting some monuments down in here. I have no money to do this. But I think this is what we should probably do. Can we... Oh, wait. We can also put some other things down here as well. We can put like a tennis court. We could put down the Magica theme park. I hate the Magica theme park. We have these waterside attractions, which you can't really do immediately because the waterside is quite far away. But we have these other things. We can add a beach volleyball court. They're pretty... It's kind of big and kind of... enormous, but we can also add a riding stable. Now we can't fit that in this ring, unfortunately. We can put it here though. Do we want to put it there? I'm not really sure where I want to put it. I can't put it here because that's where the stadium's gonna go. Space already occupied. Why can't it work with these roads properly? There we go. I guess we'll put that there. I mean, that's pretty nice. That's a pretty nice place for it, if I'm honest. It's got water, it's got power, it's got power, it's got everything it needs. We could also add a skate park. Uh-oh. Wait, what? What's using all the power? What's using all the power? I'm going to add another oil power. I can't afford another oil power plant. Why not? How much do I need? Quickly take out the loan to afford it. There you go. This will do it. I'd rather do this right now than buy lots of those dinky little wind turbine things. There we go. So now this thing's going to start kicking out tons of power. There we go, and we're good for a while. There is demand for industrial. I really should zone up some more of this industrial, even though apparently we have a problem with workers right now. But we can deal with that later. Well, I've now zoned up pretty much the entire industrial section. Oh, I missed like a few spots around the place. One area I haven't done is here. Now I'm disinclined to do that because it's going to make traffic problems on this road even worse. But the traffic problems, I suppose, right now are not even that bad. So yeah, why not? Let's just go for it. Let's just fill it up entirely. The game is saving and therefore frozen. Thank you, game. Fill it up entirely to the brim and just see what happens. So demand for industrial right now should pretty much plummet. We still have problems with people, or not enough people wanting to work there. Oh, these are building up pretty slowly. I just realized the game's running in slow-mo. It's been going in slow-mo the entire time. How dare it. This is building up really nicely. Demand for commercial is still pretty high. Let's get some more high density next to the botanical garden. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just do this whole area around the botanical garden. There you go. That way, if people want to come and see the botanical garden, they can get a hotel nearby too. Do I want to keep it low density on the waterfront? I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure if there is much difference. Oh, I just realized I need to extend the zone out as well. I really should just cover the whole area in this, just to save myself a bit of time. But I guess I kind of like doing it this way as well. I wonder, does it actually make any difference? This is low density commercial building. They're all low density commercial buildings, apparently, technically. So I think it makes zero difference between the low density and the high density for the moment. Or we can put some regular high density. In fact, that's what we're going to do. On these rings, we're going to put regular high density stuff, so that when people come to visit, they can go and do some regular shopping as well as everything else. We don't need this here anymore. Can we increase the land value? Let's have a look at the land value. So the land value is already kind of going up, going in the right direction. We need to add some more things to increase the land value. We could add a skate park. I feel like a skate park would be a good thing. There's no way it could be a bad thing, I don't think. Does it attract crime? I don't think so. That's not how skate parks work, let's be honest. Oh, straight away people like that. That's good. Has that affected the land value? I suppose. It's hard to say. Sometimes it's really hard to say. One of the things we don't have around here is schools. Now, theoretically, we shouldn't need a school here because no one's actually going to live here, really. Not really, anyway. Ha! There's so many trains! This is amazing! Normally, I'd never see trains going to like a tourist-only... Oh, I forgot to add water. A tourist-only area. That's such an unusual occurrence to see. Sure, we can add some low-density shops around here as well. That works. Oh wait, those are actually going to turn into oh wait. These ones here are going to turn into touristy places. I don't want them to be touristy places. We want to kind of zone it like this. It's a little bit strange, but I think it works quite well. We've got this nice gap here that just about prevents us from being touristy. Look at this place. It's amazing. It's flipping fantastic. Just look at how well it's building up. It's ridiculous that you can have the game build all these skyscrapers so fast. And no one is complaining that they don't have enough tourists. That's probably because I've got like loads of connections to touristy places and touristy things going on. Oh, I know what these gaps here are perfect for. The things I hate the most. Because this space already is used. Oh no, please tell me I can put, thank you, yes. In these little gaps where nothing really fits properly, we can put in taxi stands. Oh please, I need more places to put in awkward taxi stands. Oh, it so nearly fits there. I guess that's probably a better use of that space than that tiny building. I'm sorry, tiny building. I didn't want to knock you down, but I need to try and squeeze in taxi stands in places where they're not really otherwise gonna be used. I kind of do want these two on these roads. This one I hate. This one would be much better elsewhere, but it's fine for now. It's fine. Maybe I need to get more taxi depots, because these taxi depots produce how many taxis? Hold on. If you find my one taxi depot, which is where is my one taxi depot? Where is it? Oh, it's there. I found it. No, yeah, that's it. It's next to the bus depot. It produces 25 taxis, and they're all in use. Can I see them somehow? Is that a thing I can see? Hold on. No, it doesn't seem to be a way I can do that, unfortunately. Can I just see them somewhere? Oh, there's one. So if I click on it, oh, and then click on this button, oh, we can see where it's going. It's going to this shop. Well, actually, you can see that anyway by clicking on this. So, owner, taxi depot, picking up passenger. Oh, he's picking up passenger Stephanie Parker, who's over here. Okay, so the taxis are working. But wait, I don't understand. If you're picking up from a non-taxi stand, why do we need taxi stands? What do the taxi stands do? I don't understand this clearly. When a taxi cab is not busy, it will turn to the closest taxi stand to wait for a fare, unless taxi depot is closer by. Oh, so I actually don't need that many of these. Right, okay, so it was definitely a mistake to get this many of them. So I thought users, people who wanted to get taxis, had to go to these, but they don't. So I can just get a lot less of these and make much better use of the space. Okay, I'm slightly annoyed at myself for not realizing that sooner, but also at the same time, I'm very happy that that's the case. I don't think it actually makes any difference whether I put low density or high density here, does it? It legitimately makes no difference. So how many of these taxi stands do I have that I can just erase? I have two over here very close by to each other. That is very dumb. We don't need that. Get rid of it. Also, they will go to the taxi depot if that's closer. It's already pretty close by, so I'm thinking just get rid of this thing. Even though it's right next to the bus station. But I think get rid of that, because we just don't need it. It just doesn't help anyone. Oh, there's some unzoned area here. Ah, yes, because we didn't quite finish dealing with this, did I? I started high-density-ifying this area, but then I've kind of neglected it somewhat. There is demand for some more high density, so sure, let's go ahead and do that. And whoops, I accidentally unzoned a bunch of stuff there. Oh well, that's fine, it'll fix itself. So the next thing, I have money for... Oh, where am I going? Is it raining? It is raining. Oh, it's the botanical garden's getting rained on. It's okay, it's inside. Don't worry, it's very indoorsy. Actually, let's have a look at the, before I continue, let's have a look at the tourism. Weirdly, it's not all tourists. Oh, hello. Why did this get abandoned? Not enough tourists? Please tell me why you got abandoned. I want to know why you got abandoned. Please tell me. It doesn't want to tell me why they got abandoned. That's bad. Look how run down this thing is instantly. That's fantastic. Oh, I need death coverage. I need death coverage. Now, we have to figure out the correct balance of death coverage here. So I want to avoid putting them in the center circle, because these things are pretty small, so I can put them, you know, like on corners and stuff quite easily. So I guess we'll probably have one on each corner eventually. We'll just have that one for now, and that should pretty much cover it. Yes, okay, next thing. I want to get the football stadium built. We need this. We need this to help our tourism. We need it to create huge amounts of traffic problems. And I need to install it in such a way that it doesn't look stupid. So give me a moment, guys.